I'm thinking about buying a few Softube plugins. Wait, these same plugins are also available by UAD, and they now support both my DSP hardware and can run natively on my computer. Are you a music creator struggling to decide which plugin version to buy? The UAD or the Softube version? Look no further. We will explore the technical facts and provide a humorous take on this dilemma. All coming up now on Pro Music Creator. Let's start with some context. UAD and Softube are both known for their high-quality plugins, but they have different approaches. UAD plugins are designed to run on dedicated DSP hardware, or at least they used to be, while Softube plugins are designed to run natively on your computer. Until recently, if you wanted to use UAD plugins, you had to use UAD's hardware. This was great for UAD's business, but it was a bit of a pain in the neck for users who didn't want to invest in this expensive hardware. I have some, I know. However, with the recent announcement that UAD plugins are now native, things have become more interesting. Firstly, with the recent announcement of UAD's plugins being native, many users are questioning whether it is still necessary to purchase both UAD and Softube's versions of the same plugins. After all, you can even use the UAD versions with Console 1 and Console 1 Fader. So, what's the point of purchasing the Softube version? To answer this question, it is essential to understand that there are still some differences between the UAD and the Softube versions of certain plugins. For instance, the Softube version of the Summit Audio Grand Channel includes an additional sidechain input, which is not available on the UAD version. Therefore, if this feature is important to you, then the Softube version may still be required. Moreover, some users may prefer the workflow and the interface of the Softube plugins over the UAD versions. Softube's Console 1 system, for instance, provides users with a hardware interface that can be used to control both Softube and UAD plugins simultaneously. For those who want a hands-on approach to their plugins, the Console 1 system may be worth the investment. Hint, hint. However, for those who only use UAD plugins or prefer the UAD interface, purchasing the Softube version may not be necessary. With UAD plugins now being native, you can easily use them with your preferred DAW and control them with a MIDI controller if desired. The native UAD plugins provide the same high-quality sound as the original UAD versions, and they're now compatible with any computer, which makes them more accessible. It is also worth mentioning that the Softube versions of the same plugins may have unique features that are not available on the UAD versions. Therefore, if you need these features, it may be worth purchasing the Softube version despite the availability of the native UAD plugins. The decision to purchase both UAD and Softube versions of the same plugins ultimately depends on your specific needs and preferences. While there are still some differences between the two versions, the availability of native UAD plugins may make Softube versions less necessary for some users. However, for those who require specific features and prefer the Softube workflow and interface, the Softube versions may still be the better option. but let's take a step back and talk about some of the other factors that may influence your decision. Firstly, it's important to consider the cost. UAD plugins are known for being expensive, and this can put them out of reach for some users. On the other hand, Softube plugins are generally more affordable, which makes them a great option for users on a budget. Another factor to consider is the type of music you create. UAD plugins are known for being great for mixing and mastering, while Softube plugins are known for being great for recording and production. Of course, this isn't a hard and fast rule, but it's something to keep in mind when making your decision. It's worth mentioning that both UAD and Softube offer free trials of their plugins. This means you can try before you buy, which is a great way to make sure you're getting the right plugin for your needs. In conclusion, the decision to buy either UAD or Softube plugins ultimately comes down to your specific needs and preferences. While there are some differences between the two, both offer high-quality plugins that can take your music to the next level. So, take your time, do your research, and choose the plugin that's right for you. Remember, music making is a creative journey, and we hope this video has helped you make the right decision. Happy music making. See you next time.